Welcome to the Tuesday edition of Tech Stocks Daily. Get ready to dive into the day's juiciest tech tales, starting with Microsoft's magic on the stock market, having doubled its value over the past 5 years, and their game-changing collaboration with S&P Global. Next, we'll peel back the layers on Apple's iPhone 17 drama, featuring material shortages, tariff troubles, and its strategic U.S. manufacturing pivot. Finally, we'll discuss Palantir's dance with stock market volatility, earnings projections, and those intriguing options whispers. It's an action-packed lineup, so stay tuned for insights that will keep your tech-savvy minds engaged and ready to tackle the curious world of tech investing. Grab your preferred device, because today, our spotlight is shining bright on Microsoft. It's a perfect day to dive into some tech tales about how Microsoft is not just making waves, but truly killing it in the stock market and beyond. Let's start with some juicy stock insight. If you cast your memory back 5 years and imagine having dropped $1,000 on Microsoft stock, today you'd find that investment grown to a rather breezy $2,095.70. That's compounding magic right there, folks. They've managed to outperform the market with an annual return of 16.02%. Microsoft's impressive performance over these years is lending us a timely lesson on the power of compound interest. It's a gentle reminder to all budding investors that sometimes it literally pays off to be patient and let your investments brew over time. But wait, Microsoft's not stopping at just padding investors' pockets. They're doubling down on innovation too. Microsoft 365 Copilot is about to become your smartest assistant yet, thanks to the new collaboration with S&P Global Inc. A perfect marriage of tech wizards, this integration is set to make decision-making as smooth as your morning coffee. The AI agent capabilities introduced by S&P Global with Microsoft 365 Copilot are tapping into commodity sector data to make it seamlessly available for users. This doesn't just scream productivity, it roars it. No code needed here, just one sleek access point to all the info you need to make informed decisions. When you're harnessing the expertise of S&P Global Commodity Insights, you're essentially opening doors to a wealth of critical information, right where you already are in Microsoft 365. Very meta, right? And all this magic happens with the AI-ready data connector, which kindly lets you crib commodity insights directly within this workspace. Jason Henderson from Microsoft had a mic drop moment when he said this collaboration isn't just about simplifying data access, but about unleashing informed and efficient decision-making within the tool. And sprinkling some more innovation glitter, Microsoft has also enchanted the government sector with some massively collaborative vibes. Planet Technologies and Carasoft Technology Corp just unveiled their new tag team effort to enhance Microsoft solutions for government agencies. This means smoother, more secure, and yes, optimized environments for public sector technology. They've got everything covered, from AI to cybersecurity, and they're wrapping it in a big bundle of lorem with a bow filled with compliance and efficiency. There you have it, a whole bundle of Microsoft showstopper moments. It's a reminder that Microsoft isn't just sitting on its giant market cap of $2.72 trillion, twiddling its thumbs. They're buzzing with innovation, empowering both individual and institutional tech citizens alike. Today's buzzing Apple news revolves around a trifecta of turbulence, technology, and tantalizing investor tidbits, with a side of tariffs naturally, surrounding the tech titan's looming iPhone 17 release. It's a deep dive into material shortages, market predictions, and trade tribulations, sure to keep any tech enthusiast on their toes. First up, Apple's CEO Tim Cook finds himself in a bit of a pickle, and not the kind you'd want in your sandwich. The culprit? A scarcity of low CTE fiberglass cloth, a critical material needed for the iPhone 17's inner workings. This shortage isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's significant enough to potentially impact the lineup's balance of functionality and durability. With components like SoC chips and camera modules relying on it for efficient heat dissipation and stability, Cook is pushing suppliers to expedite solutions. He's probably earning his frequent flyer miles checking in on material manufacturers right now. Meanwhile, the investment world is not keeping calm or carrying on about it. While some analysts are indecisively fencing about Apple's future, Dan Ives from Wedbush remains bullish. Even as Apple's growth has slowed, Ives sees a beacon of hope in the AI-driven upgrade frenzy coinciding with the iPhone 17 launch. Despite these hardware hoop jumps, Apple's iPhone remains a stalwart contribution to its revenue, with numbers showing an enduring consumer love affair tighter than Face ID's security. But wait, there's more. The looming shadow of tariffs. President Trump's tariff scaremongering reared its head again with increased tariffs on Chinese imports. And yes, that means trouble for Cupertino's finest, which relies heavily on manufacturing in China. Those Apple Watch spotters will know that while tariffs could spell cost upticks, Apple's wallet of $98 billion in free cash flow says it's your turn to pick up the bill, or at least negotiate the costs. Apple's been talking to the accountant, planning over $500 billion on bolstering U.S. manufacturing over the next 4 years to sidestep these tariff tempests. What's a proper tech titan without long-term adaptability strategies, right? While the stock prices have felt a bit of the shakes, it's pretty clear that no one's jumping ship just yet. Apple's diversified its lineup with impressive commitment, from services like iCloud and Apple TV Plus gaining traction, to plans focusing on video streaming, finances, and beyond. the horizons aren't just income possibilities to bankroll those hardware expenses. Underneath all this, the newsroom headlines are radiating clear signals. It's about more than a hardware release. We're witnessing tech Darwinism in all its nuanced skirmishes: innovation, strategy, and survival. Tim Cook has his work cut out, but if Apple's historical trajectory teaches us anything, it's that the company could well turn this crossroad into just another stepping stone, potentially whipping out an iPad-sized innovation that might save the day. Keep those eyes peeled on your stock tickers and trade alerts, folks. Today's Tech Spotlight puts Palantir Technologies at the center stage, and it's safe to say there's plenty of buzz surrounding this data-munching giant. So what's causing this flurry of interest? Let's dive in. First on the docket, Palantir has landed on Zacks.com's list of most searched stocks. When it comes to stock talk, it seems like Palantir is the catnip to investors' curiosity. Even though its shares slightly dipped by 6.2% in the past month, it's still outperforming the broader indices, with the Zacks S&P 500 composite dropping by 8.9% and the internet software industry losing 15%. Yes, folks, where many see gloom, Palantir seems poised for some sunshine, or at least less rain. Zacks puts the power of crystal ball reading in the hands of sell-side analysts by closely watching changes in company earnings projections. Turns out, folks are expecting Palantir's earnings to grow 62.5% this quarter relative to last year, which is no spaceship landing, but still impressive. Yet despite these rosy projections, Palantir has the Zacks ranked number 5, which critics would say suggests being cautious. Much like pineapple on pizza, some love it, others are steadfast in opposition. On a different note, whispers in the options trading world add another layer to Palantir's narrative. The elusive market whales have been placing their bets, revealing that something big might be on the horizon. 97 thrilling options activities caught the eagle eye of Benzinga's options scanner, with 53% of options traders being bullish and 37% agreeing, yet metaphorically wearing seatbelts with bearish positions. The ocean of investor sentiments is a colorful palette. Palantir's clientele and capabilities aren't to be underestimated. They're powering organizations with their Gotham and Foundry platforms. Think Caped Crusader vigilance meets Silicon Valley prowess. Serving both government and commercial characters in Western allied nations ensures Palantir's relevance remains firmly plotted on the geopolitical map. Both analysts surveyed maintain positions that oscillate between neutral and equal weight, with optimistic price targets ranging narrowly from $90 to $100. Mo risk, mo reward ain't unfamiliar territory for options trading mavens. These substantial bets hint at higher potential profits for those willing to navigate these choppy waters with strategic ease and diversified tactics. Now, as Palantir navigates these financial forecasts and market-driven movements, I'm keen to hear your take on the matter. Have you been tracking Palantir, or perhaps even currently holding stocks yourself? Do these insights make you more bullish, or will you proceed with careful ambiguity, akin to a cat considering a leap of faith? Go on, spill those thoughts and engage in the comments below. Your insights fuel this space as much as any investment does, so keep that sharing going. All right, tech aficionados, let's focus our attention on Microsoft today, given the juicy nuggets we've just unraveled. With Microsoft stock growing to more than double in the past 5 years, posting an impressive annual return of 16.02%, it's clear that it's the golden goose that continues to lay those lucrative eggs. Not only does it have a robust foundational performance, but it's also leaping forward with innovative partnerships and technological advancements. With their latest collaboration integrating Microsoft 365 Copilot with S&P Global, they're setting a new standard for productivity and data accessibility. This deliberate push towards making AI more applicable and seamless for users becomes especially enticing for investors keen on growth in the tech space. Furthermore, Microsoft's recent efforts to enhance solutions for government agencies highlight its continuing foray into securing long-term, lucrative contracts. And who doesn't want a piece of that steady cash flow pie? That said, while the stock has had an amazing run, if you're considering a new entry point, be mindful of current valuations and broader market conditions. For long-term investors who appreciate steady growth and regular dividend income, holding or incrementally buying Microsoft shares could be a sensible strategy, especially if you're aligning with a vision of continual technological integration and global influence. So my take? If you already hold Microsoft, I'd suggest keeping this stock in your portfolio. It's like that versatile tool in your tech bag. However, if you're considering jumping in last minute, evaluate your strategy, consider the current market environment, and maybe look into a more gradual investment approach, like dollar cost averaging. But, and I can't stress this enough, please remember this is just my take after digesting the daily news. It's critical to do your own research and perhaps consult with a financial advisor to make investment choices that align with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Stay savvy and smart, folks. Today's tech market activity served us a platter of intrigue and insights. We saw Microsoft continuing its impressive run, doubling both innovation and market value, proving it's no fluke in the tech world. Meanwhile, Apple's adventures with supply chain challenges and tariff tensions hinted at thrilling turns ahead for the iPhone 17. though confidence in their resilience keeps investors hopeful. And let's not forget Palantir's curious tango of stock dips and investor excitement, alongside whispers of significant options movements. Definitely worth a closer watch. If you found these tech tidbits intriguing, make sure to slap that like button, subscribe for your daily tech review, and share the love with fellow tech enthusiasts. And remember, tomorrow's another adventure in Tech Lane. So come back and let's dive into the next wave of tech news together.